Hello, I'm Euge Valovirta, and on today's video we're gonna check out STL Tones and Ignite's Libra impulse response mixer, what it is and how to use it. Alright, hey, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, thanks for tuning in. This video, like I told you, I will explain how to use, well, what it is, what the Libra impulse response mixer is, and how you use it. Okay, let's say we have as you can see here, I have the Libra open and the James 5150 or 6505, whatever you want to call it. I have now the Libra not engaged, and I have the cabinet 1 from the plugin, and it sounds like this. I think it sounds really good. I really love the cab 1 on this plugin, but let's say that I want to try something else. Okay, let's put the cabs off, so sounds like this, and let's engage the Libra. This is a free plugin, and it comes with 10 presets, and those presets are made of 4 different cabinets. There's a Mesa Boogie Standard and Mesa Boogie Oversized. I believe those are loaded with vintage 30s. And then there's a Engel Pro, I think that's V30 loaded too, and a Marshall 1960, probably loaded with the G75G speakers, because that's what those cabs usually comes with. I might be wrong. Okay, so STL and Ignite have created a few presets here, which you can choose from. So right now we have all together now, and that's made of, as you can see, A is Modern Standard, Mesa Boogie, Modern Standard 2, that's a different IR from the same cabinet, and a Modern Big C cabinet, which is the oversize. It sounds like this. Okay, and the individual cabinets, it sounds like this when we move the Cartesian mixer. So think of this as a place where you're standing if you be in this room with these cabinets. Cool, and let's take the Britain and Germany. As you can see, all the 8 cabinets that are, or IRs that is possible to load in this are being used. The main one being the G, which is German Pro, and the F, which is German Pro, and then there's a little bit of a Marshall, and yeah, there's basically lots of Engel and a bit of Mesa Boogie and Marshall. Sounds like this. And again, you can move yourself in a circle. And find the sweet spot that you like. Okay, and what's also cool, you can download your own IRs here. Let's say you have a couple of your favorite ones and you would like to know how they sound together to come by the ultimate IR. Well, I have prepared a plate for this, whatever you want to call it. So I'm planning to use 5 different IRs. I really love the Mesa Boogie with vintage 30s, but sometimes I think that it's a little bit too harsh. So and I also love the EVH cabinet, which has the Celestion EVH speakers, which, if I've understood correct, are the basically Celestion greenbacks. They're really good for, they're a bit smoother and really good for you know, rock and stuff. But if you combine vintage 30s with the greenbacks or EVH, I think you can get really good results. So let's see what happens when we do that. Okay, first we select an IR file for the A cabinet. Let's go here, Celestion, and let's pick up the Royer 121, which is a pretty classic microphone. Okay, now I have the Royer here, and then for the B cabinet, let's choose same cabinet, but mic'd with MD421, and let's choose the balanced Celestion. And then for the E cabinet, let's choose a SM57. Again, let's go with the balanced one. It's I think it's the safest. and okay, so now we have EVH 4x12 cabinets with EVH speakers here, mic'd with 3 different microphones. Cool. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the Mesa Boogies there to create some modern, you know, nastiness, if you will. So C, and then let's go to Documents, STL IGNITE, Libra, IRs, Modern Standard 4x12 1. I think the oversized was a bit boomy, so I will go with the Modern Standard ones, the second one of the same cabinet. Okay, all together, and I'm standing in the middle. As you can hear, it's a bit muddy sounding, so I think what will help if I move myself towards the boogies. So let's see what happens. Pretty good in there, but I think I want to have a little bit more of the 57 harshness. So instead of moving this, I can also add the 50 more of the 57 from this level knob. So let's see. As you can hear, that nice 57 character. I think that's pretty good now. So the main, about 60% is the Mesa Boogie standard, and then the plus minus 10% of all the other cabinets. And I boosted the 57. It's a bit give that harsh 57 sound. Okay, so I'm satisfied now. What I'll do next is I will export this to one single IR, so I can download it to my files and use easily after this. So export to IR. Let's put it here just IRs, and let's call it a Euge Mesa EVH 1 IRs. Save. Okay, now I have it saved. Then we can close this. Again, sounds like shite. We can go to gaps, load IR, and here Euge Mesa EVH1 open, and now I have it here. Let's put the cab on. Cool, so now I have created my own single IR of several different IRs. Now it's easy to recall and stuff, and I can, you know, here's the original cab. Here's what I just created. Oh. As you can hear, it's not as harsh, because I believe this cab one is, it looks like a Mesa Boogie, probably within its 30s. So it's just a little bit smoother option. Okay, cool. So that's how the Libra works. And then what else is there? Well, this button freezes the plugin, so it doesn't take that much processing power from your computer. If you have problems with CPU, I think it's called levels or whatever, you can freeze this when you're tracking. If you know, so why it doesn't take as much power. And then you have the level control I mentioned. You know, you can adjust individual levels. You know, if you are happy with, like I was, this here it's cool, but I just want a little bit something, a little bit more volume of this IR. And then you have your resonance controls. Resonance adds, you know, low end girth, I think lots of things, not really sure. And then your basic high pass and low pass filters, and the delay is, well, again, I haven't touched it because I don't really know what the delay knob does in a cabinet. Maybe it's some room thing, I don't know, but you know, maybe I will figure it out someday. Okay, I leave this off because then it's, you can do this in a post-production or when you're mixing, or after you track your guitars, maybe add some EQ in there with, you know, you can carve out some frequencies you don't like or add what you like. So usually I leave these, like I don't touch them that much, at least. Yeah, so this was a Libra impulse response mixer from STL Tones and Ignite amps. Really good and quite simple to use, I think. Or actually really simple. So hey, if you like this video, please subscribe. I think it's there. And please check out all the other videos I've done of STL plugins. The playlist most likely will be here. Hey, thanks for watching, and take care. Until next time. Bye.